open it up for.
We're good. We're ready.
Hey, Coach.
Hi. Can't hear you.
Dylan, we can't hear you.
So it was really a tell if y'all shot 9 less. On the go today. Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. I'm on the go myself today. So y'all shot 9 more shots in the first half, but scored 20 more points in the second half. What was it about the defense that y'all saw and took advantage of at halftime to get cleaner looks?
Well, I thought we got clean looks in the first half, but not as many as the second half. I don't know if it was A&M's defense was fresh or if they changed, got fatigued. I don't know. I do know in the second half, we pushed the ball in transition better. And we're a team that we're gonna run every chance we get. A&M started in that zone, and then they went to a sagging man, switched on a lot of on ball stuff. We had some good looks, but guys, I didn't have to say much at halftime. We played poorly. We just didn't play good, and I always believe I may need to give A&M credit for that, but I told them you're only down 6. And you've played as poorly as you can. We had, 1 field goal by 4 post players, like 1 for 11. And then I just thought in the second half, we pushed it more. We get to the foul line a lot. If you just look throughout the course of the season, we go to the foul line a lot. Now, we don't just kill it at the foul line. We have good games and bad games, but we got to the foul line again today. I thought that we rebounded. I thought we gave them most of the time just 1 shot, and a lot of LSU people here. Obviously, a ton of Baylor people here wearing the purple and gold and cheering for LSU. If nothing for just this one game against the Aggies, it doesn't matter. We will take it. But it was a game that I thought we even controlled it when we were behind at half. I just felt like we were in control of the game for whatever reason.
And one more question. Was it – you've been around the game a lot longer than I am. Is it sustainable to have 70 to 85% of your points coming from 2 players in the tournament?
Well, now, if you want me to sit here and draw up the perfect lineup, I'll take a 6-7-5 player. Give me a 6-5-4 player. Give me a 6-1. Buddy, it is what we have. And for 21 games – we've done it. And the story that needs to be told is 21. This is the first time these seniors have won 21 ball games in their career at LSU. So sustain, I don't know. We're not a team that was supposed to do anything. We weren't picked to even be in the tops of the SEC, or we weren't ranked. I don't know about sustaining anything. All I know is we got to win, and we fight hard to win. It may be ugly at times. It may be impressive at times, but 21-4, we'll take it.
Thank you, Coach.
You're welcome.
Hey, Coach, I was just wondering, first time really back coaching in this part of Texas. What was it like? You touched on it a little bit. Such a big crowd here tonight.
Well, I did something that I've never done in coaching, but I made my mind up, win or lose, this is what I was going to do. I had, and the staff had, so many requests for tickets from Baylor people. You spend 21 years of your life in Central Texas. Your kids grow up there. You have lifetime friends. And for them to come and cheer for LSU and our staff, I just wanted to do something special in return. So before the game, I came out and I bought 200 king cakes, had them made, and calandros, and I gave them out. I gave out hugs. I took pictures. Had we lost the game, I wouldn't have regretted it either. And I love Baylor. I love the Baylor fans. I love my former players. You all know why I came home. And I love the LSU fans that were here. A lot of LSU fans traveled too. So it wasn't all Baylor fans. It was a great contingency of people cheering and hollering at the end, LSU.
Thanks. And then you and Coach Blair have gone back and forth so many times. You have such a long history with him. To be able to coach against him one more time here in Reed Arena, what did that mean to you?
Well, let's talk about not what it means to me. Let's talk about what Gary Blair means to the women's game. Gary Blair brought a national championship to the Aggies. Gary Blair took the Razorbacks to a Final Four. I think those types of accomplishments speak for themselves. And if you want to go back way far back and talk about what he did at Stephen F. Austin and at South Oak Cliff High School in Dallas, it's time for Gary to retire and enjoy life and just tell stories. And I know I can't coach as long as he's coached. We are all recipients of learning from those who have done more than we have. And I was fortunate enough to play at Louisiana Tech when he was an assistant coach. And I've been fortunate to coach against many of his teams. My very first head coach NCAA playoff game was against Gary Blair when he was at Arkansas. We were going into the playoffs and he beat me when he was at Arkansas. So I have some fond memories, but Gary has many more memories than I do.
I've got time for a couple more questions with Scott.
Kim, obviously Alexis, 55 points in 2 games against her old team. Just speak on the games she's had, and would you like to even that scoring out a little more with her, at some point this season?
Well, Lexus, when you play a team that you were a part of, it can go one of two ways, guys. It can be really, really bad or really, really good. And she played really good when we played A&M at LSU, and then she played really good today. But there are things Alexis says to me during the course of a game that let me know that she cares about her teammates, and tells me things, Coach, hug her. Coach, don't get on her. You might lose her if you get on. People don't know that about Alexis. Alexis and I go back a long way. I knew that kid when she was in the 7th grade and started recruiting her then. And what a story that she's going to be able to tell, and how her career ended in college. She's dismissed by me. She goes to 2 other universities, and she asked to come back and play for me. Who does that? You just don't see kids do that anymore.
Anything else for Coach, guys? Thank you.
Go Tigers, Super Bowl, baby. Who's going to win it? Let's go.